then 3, 2, 1, sync. Great. Fantastic.
Yeah, you're a cheerleader tonight. I like it.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what 2 months of writing from our English major have gotten
Not
us.
much. I've been pretty busy, guys.
I'm sure it's going to be great.
Pretty busy. Okay. I'm not 100% sure how you guys want to get started. Judge, do you want to talk about your level up in there, or do you just want me to acknowledge that you guys have leveled up?
Let's just have you acknowledge that we've leveled up, even though when we last left everybody, we were unconscious.
Right.
So
you don't have to be conscious to level
was
up.
this some kind of like Terry Schiavo type of thing where we were like...
You got something knocked loose in you.
Yeah.
You got knocked out, and it... Okay, cool. So we'll just get right into it then. Do we want to do the intros?
No. Just start off.
Just start off? What are you throwing me all off my game? Don't know what to do.
Fire her up.
Fire it up. All right, fine. We're just starting. Getting
Get
into
me
it.
in the rat dungeon. Come on, I can't wait.
No, you're giving me trouble already. I don't appreciate it.
Enough foreplay. Let's get down to the action.
All right.
Yeah.
So when we left, wait, Chris, you want to catch us up to what we did last time?
I think we were in a rat dungeon. It might have been a rat factory.
Yep.
The rats
I think we were in a cave fighting mushrooms.
I think there was green goose.
There might have been green goose. I don't remember any green goose specifically, but there could have been.
I believe we stumbled across a character who was actually one of the Dragonborn.
Okay.
He's going to become a dragon
Okay.
at some point.
Breath of Firehead here.
Yeah, I totally don't remember anything that happened. I apologize.
It's okay. It's been a long time. Well, you know, you guys went through a rat dungeon and fought a rat dad and his rat son, and you guys got pretty well roughed up. And in trying to escape, you came across a mob of angry villagers who pummeled you what good and left you for dead. So that's where we're gonna pick up. You guys awaken each individually. You know, you're not sure how long it's been. You each find yourself in a small, maybe 10 by 10 cell. No one else is in there with you. You guys are all alone, each individually, as I mentioned. And
Wait, we're alone in a single cell together,
no,
or we're in our own cells,
all
alone by
are
ourselves?
in
Oh,
an
okay.
individual cell. None
Are
of
the
you
cells
you
next
guys
to
are
each
not
other, though?
together. I don't know. Are your cells?
Is there like a shot of the camera going across all the cells with each of us doing something different in each one? Like Judge is playing the harmonica,
Okay. Yeah. What do you?
and I'm like bouncing a ball against the wall.
You wake up. This is the first time you've been awake since you guys got knocked out. What do you do? Where are you at? What are you thinking about?
Well, I rub the back of my head.
Yeah, your guys are in
And
quite a bit of pain, I should mention.
All right, then since I'm an old guy, I start doing old guy squats, and I just keep, I gotta stay fit in my old age. Like, well, I gotta. It's shank or be shanked in the prison system, so I gotta start working out.
It's a smart thought.
I get up and start screaming immediately. So I yell, "Hey, somebody get me out of here!" I keep screaming.
Do I hear him?
Yes, the other two, you hear him. You get the sense that he's in the cell right next to you, Judge, and Tom, he's a little further down.
What's that nobleman doing?
I'm running a metal cup against the bars of the cell, just vigorously over and over
Complaining
again.
about how dry you are.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, so after a little while, you guys each there's a guy walks by and kind of summons you. He looks like a guard.
A guy walks by. That is the imaginative description that I can only leave up to the dungeon
What does this
master.
guy look like? What is this?
A man in a puffy yellow and red tunic.
Okay.
He's got short cropped hair and a beard stubble, but not a full beard.
Is the hair red?
He looks to be in his mid-30s. He's got a name tag on it. It says Rick. Is that better?
Marginally, but go ahead.
I yell at him. I
said-
say, "Hey, Ronald McDonald, Come over here.
All right. He doesn't seem to pay you no mind, but he motions for you to turn around and put your arms behind your back.
I oblige and do that.
Okay. He unlocks your cell and he goes to put manacles on you. Do you let him shackle you?
What is a manacle?
It's like handcuffs.
Why don't you just say handcuffs?
Yeah, why is he putting monocles on us? Are we going to some sort of gala?
First, it wasn't enough description, and now it's too much. What do you want? Make up your mind.
I just didn't know I didn't have a dictionary handy, and also my character is low in int.
I guess you're right.
So okay,
Good role play.
I let him put them on me.
Okay. He passes you off to another guard, and he goes to do the same for Judge. Judge, do you let him shackle you?
Let me ask this guy first. Like, where are we? Where are you taking us?
Ugh, you're in rock bottom prison, you dummy.
I say, oh, that sounds nice. Can I talk to your supervisor?
We're going to take you to your friend. He's got some words for you.
Wow, that's a really grizzled and manly voice. I better not cross this guy.
Don't mess with Rick.
Yeah. I give him my hands.
Okay, yeah, he shackles him behind you and he passes you off to another guard. Last but not least, Tom, I forget your character's name. Fat Nobleman. I got it.
I'm already waiting to be shackled because I'm desperately hoping that the friend we're going to see is Dom Banvilo. So I'm very, very excited to be taken to him.
Okay, so you're walked down the prison hall. You notice that there aren't many cells beside yours. You think this is probably more of a jail than a huge elaborate prison. You're taken through a couple of rooms, through a courtyard, and into a little kind of like a little office space. And
oh boy, there's a guy who's a stapler. He wants to know why people keep taking it.
Waiting for you there is your often forgotten compatriot, Lil Jack, I think it is. Is it Lil Jack or is it Lil Jim? It's one of those two.
Jack Jim.
You need a character Bible. That's what you need.
I have renamed
I've been
him.
real busy, you guys. I haven't had a whole lot of time to throw in this, believe it or not.
A good DM blames his tools.
It's true. It's true.
I'm going to rename Lil Jack. I
Okay,
yelled
what
to
would
him.
you
I
like to
say,
name him?
Little Jack or whatever your name is. From here on forward, we're going to call you Little
AC.
Junior. Little. What?
AC.
You're right. AC. We're going to call him AC.
All right. You don't understand, but AC it is.
And I want you, Little Jack, to call me Uncle Juice.
His name is AC. All right,
All right,
go ahead.
Go
Please
on.
proceed, Andrew.
Proceed, yes.
All right there, lads. You must have taken quite a bit of a knocking about the head. Well, I'll call you Uncle Juice from now on, I suppose. You better come have a sit and talk with me. We got some things to discuss. I assume you go and sit next to him.
Is he handcuffed or no?
No, he is not.
But we're
He's
still
not
handcuffed?
Yes, you are very much
The
handcuffed.
guards let us sit with him, even though we're handcuffed.
Yeah, like it's like
It's like a courtyard.
It's like kind of acting your lawyer or something right now. You know, he's your. Is like a visitor, right? You got a table in between you, but the guards are there watching you. But
Maybe
kind
we
of.
shouldn't call him AC, since he's our lawyer now. Maybe we should call him
Robert Shapiro.
Robert Shapiro.
All right. Well, at any rate, OJ fandom aside.
I haven't watched OJ at all. Is this gonna hurt me in today's session?
It always hurts you. Keep going.
All right. So what does AC have to say?
So, lads, I got some good news and I've got some bad news. First, you've been tried in absentia, been found guilty, and are going to be hung for murder.
Oh, I tug at my collar.
The good news is, we've got a holiday coming up. It's called Bard's Day. As well, you know, I'm sure, in this universe.
Yeah, that holiday was created by the card companies, but go on.
It's 5 days away, and they've decided instead of killing you immediately, you've got 5 days until your execution. So, that's about it then, right? I'd better be off. Good luck to y'all. If you need me, I'd be more than happy to meet with you again. Just tell one of the guards, and I'll be there quick as quick thing. I don't know this particular British/Australian expression. All right then. Toodaloo.
I yell out, that guy helped us. He's an accomplice.
I say, yeah, get him.
Rick rolls his eyes at you and...
We just got Rick rolled.
Ooh, sweet. And he sort of opens the door for AC and lets him out the door.
Juji, Thad, I think I could speak for all of us when I say let's just wait out the 5 days and die.
I had a good run. No regrets.
Agreed.
All right, come on, guys. We gotta think of something.
Nope, it's over. We're in rock bottom, literally.
Can I examine the surroundings?
Sure. You're in an office. It looks pretty sparse. There was a desk that AC was sitting at. And there's 2 guards kind of in the far corners there, kind of giving you your space so you can discuss with your lawyer or counsel or whatever.
They respect the lawyer-client confidentiality. That's good.
Exactly. There's a window. It's barred. It looks like it's looking out into like an open area, like the common ground. What do you call it? Like the yard. That's what it is. The yard. That's what I was looking for. The yard, where there's like weight benches and stuff. Obviously it's all fenced in, and there are archers manning towers outside so that nobody escapes. But it looks like they will give you at least a little bit of outside exercise every day. And that's really all you can see from right now. You're basically in a room with a table and a window and guards.
How plausible would it be to orchestrate an escape from this point?
From where you're sitting right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're in a room with just 2 guys.
Yeah.
Couldn't I just make the table float and pin one of the guards, and then
you need your wand though, don't you?
Oh, crap!
That's the problem right now. You guys have been stripped of your possessions, right? In classic fantasy style.
Oh, okay.
So
I have a good idea. I have a good idea.
What's that?
For Michael Battle Axe, I say, "Hey, Michael." I'm talking out of the corner of my mouth. I said, "Hey, Michael."
I say, yes.
I say, "No, be quiet. Be quiet about this. Why don't you pretend to be sick when we get back to our cells? Say that you drank some milk, that it was bad, and then they'll come in and they'll try and help you, and then you punch them in the face, and then you'll steal their guard clothes, and then you will pretend you're a guard."
That old chestnut.
Yeah. Also, I noticed that there's some ketchup packets on the floor here. You can pretend like you're bleeding.
You don't see any ketchup packets where you're at now, but who knows what you'll find later in the dungeon.
I say to Juji, in response to his idea, can't you nerds ever think of any other escape plan from prison?
All right, well, what's your bright idea?
I'll conk the 2 guards in the head, and then we'll leave. See? Look how creative that is.
Thad, any ideas?
I'm writing down a long list of pros and cons as to what gang to join for the next 5 days.
What's it looking like so far, Thad?
The orcs.
Okay. Good thought. Definitely a good thought.
Yeah, they do control the cafeteria.
It's prime real estate.
So I guess we go back to our cells for now, right?
Well, actually, one of the guards informs you that it's just about to be time for the yard, and then after that, it's time to eat, and then you'll be put back into your cells for the night.
Okay.
So, if you want, they escort you. If you're compliant, they'll escort you to the yard and remove your manacles or handcuffs. Chris.
Appreciate that.
I say we play along for now.
Okay. I immediately go to the weight bench out in the yard, and I start doing curls.
Blasting reps?
Yeah, curls with one arm. With the bench press bar.
Those are probably the best curls, is the one-armed ones.
Yeah. The one-armed curls. And I want to impress everybody out in the yard with my strength.
Okay. Actually, you guys are the only ones in the yard.
Well, I want to impress my friends, Thad and Juji.
Everyone's still filling in. It looks like you got a head start to the yard.
Sounds like this prison was overbuilt. If there's only 3 cells and there's a yard and cafeteria.
Yeah. Are my tax dollars going to this? I want to talk to the warden. Let us talk to the warden.
All right. So you guys head out to the yard, blasting reps. Soon you'll start to see a couple other small groups sort of come out. There's some haggard-looking humans. They look pretty roughed up. There's three humans. They look like they all know each other.
Isn't it pronounced Haggard?
Haggard. I was talking like the Harry Potter character.
They all look like Hagrid.
They look like Hagrid. You notice, a couple of orcs, an elf or two, and there's one person that looks a little familiar, and he sort of comes waddling up to you guys. It's your old friend.
Oh, not Frank.
No. It's your old friend, the dwarf from the Goblin Adventure. You're all surprised to see him because you kind of thought he was dead, but no, it seems like he's okay. He comes waddling up to you, says, "Ugh." I can't remember how a dwarf talks. Oi, mate. No, that's how.
You'll get it.
Talks. I don't remember. He says, "Oh, hello, friends. It's good to see you here. Boy, I sure don't remember what happened after that epic adventure in the Goblin Cave, but that was a real humdinger, wasn't it?"
Oh yeah, it was epic as hell. I tell him.
I pretend not to notice this guy. I just look off.
I never thought I'd see you guys again after that mix 'em up.
I say, hell, I never thought I'd see you either.
You guys, what happened? What happened after that incident with the goblins?
Oh.
I certainly can't remember.
The incident.
All I know is I woke up a couple of days later in a field covered with cheese dust.
You wouldn't even believe it, dwarf man. It was amaze balls.
Oh, here he goes.
I don't remember anything that happened. There was some rats. There might have been a rat factory where they were.
What are you talking about? I was hanging out with you guys when there were goblins.
What did happen since we last saw him?
You left him for dead in the field.
The rats invaded the town, and then we went into the sewer, and then, things transpired, allegedly.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
And then somehow he got into prison, which reminds me, what are you doing here, dwarf man?
Ugh. Wow. They picked me up for a drunken public charge. After that adventure with the goblins, I just got a little too rowdy one night, and
sounds like
they threw me in the.
Sounds like you got a DUI, dwarf under the influence.
That's pretty clever,
Oh.
human. Anyway, they said I'm in here for another week. Then they're gonna let me go. So, what are you guys in here for?
Murder, apparently. I don't even know who we're accused of murdering.
That's a good point.
Neither do I.
I'd like to speak to my lawyer. I yell for the guards to give me AC.
You motion one of the guards over. He comes and says, "Oh, what can I do for you, gents? How you doing today?" This guard looks a little nicer. He's got a friendly face.
I tell him, get AC or else. I want to talk
Okay.
to him.
Okay, fella, you don't have to get upset. We're all friends here, bud. I'll summon for your attorney. I'm not sure how soon he'll be able to get here, but I'll let you know when he's here.
Can I examine this guy to see if he has anything interesting on him?
Sure. He's dressed like the other guards. He's in a red and yellow tunic. He's got some leather armor on over that, and he's got a little short sword at his hip. He's wearing a helmet. He looks pretty young. He looks like maybe he's like 18.
Are there archers patrolling the area?
Yeah, they're kind of like archers on the tower. They don't look like they're paying that much attention. It seems like a pretty cushy job. This is it's not like a huge prison. It's more like a county jail.
Guys, if we could use this dwarf to cause a distraction, and then we could beat up this guard, and then again disguise ourselves as a guard, then maybe we could get out of this hellhole. Which again is overly staffed and pretty accommodating so far.
Juji, the first time you told me this idea, I didn't like it.
Okay.
Hell, I thought it was terrible. But now, I think it's great. I say we do it. What do you think, Thad?
I say I would rather not die. I have too much money left to spend.
You're going to die in 5 days if we don't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, let's do
Yeah, I
it.
think
I'm not against the
It's a
plan. I'm for the
roundabout way
plan.
of saying let's do
You're
it.
for the plan. Okay.
I'm for the plan.
okay. So, even though I don't have my wand, can I summon just enough magic to light a fire on the dwarf's butts and then have them comically run around in the yard to create a distraction?
Yeah. Do that.
You can attempt to do that.
Okay.
We're gonna throw some modifiers at you.
That's fine.
But yeah, we'll give that a try here if I can find it. The old Quaffinator here. Uh-oh.
Adobe Reader. Click that. What's my Adobe Reader stat? Div X. Come on.
This is an old computer.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. You can do it. Anyway, I'll fix this while we do other things. But let's see if you can do it. I'm gonna give you a -3 to this one.
I like how you just copied all my text files wholesale, so there's the Sophia Viagra there.
Yeah, I don't need anything right now.
Okay.
Yo, I'm going to use that one.
All right, so
Use it at work tomorrow.
you tried to cast a little spell to light the dwarf's pants on fire, but instead you just sort of caught a little patch of grass
It's rats, which we have to fight.
on fire. The guards sort of notice a little bit of smoke in the air, and one guard's got a little sippy cup of water that he's got a water skin, and he goes and squirts some water on the fire and puts it out.
While he does
He
that,
says-
am I able to bop him on the head and grab the sword?
I want to tug. Wait, I want to tug on my collar and explain to the guard. Oh, it must have been a will-o'-the-wisp. And he looks at me really strangely and then suspiciously, and he starts to turn his back. And then Michael Battleaxe.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. So anyway, you go to Wang Dang Doozle, the guard here. This is this young guard who was very nice to you earlier. But anyway,
Oh, we're sociopaths. So.
I'm gonna give this a forceful approach from the old Michael Battleaxe. And nope, Michael Battleaxe, you whiff.
Oh, good.
Man, you rolled bad. That could have been good for you, but it's because I gave you the -3.
That's fine.
modifiers.
I probably missed so bad he didn't even notice. I was trying to hit him.
So he actually hit him for a 2.
Yeah, so you hit him for a 2. So you hit him. It doesn't knock him out, but you knock him off balance. He falls to the ground. Thad, you're up. What would you like to do?
I say, well, I guess it's up to me now. And I go to kick him in the balls.
Our hero.
All right, Thad, it's clever action here.
Yeah. Give him a ball kick modifier.
All right, you sort of you kick him in the crotch area, but you mostly get bunched fabric, so not a lot of impact there. But
Cool.
yeah, it wasn't a clean hit to the nards. It was
They got a tapper. This is good enough.
yeah. He knows you're there. Let's say that, but he isn't doubled over in pain. Anyway, so he sort of rolls backwards and out of the way. The rest of the inmates, I guess, the prisoners, they're not joining in yet. They're just sort of waiting to see what happens. The guard, again, who was so kind to you earlier, sort of rolls out of the way, and he pulls out of his shirt a little whistle on a chain.
Oh,
And
no.
he blows the whistle.
Wait. Wait, I can't do anything. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. I was going to cast silence on him. Damn it.
Oh,
Should have made him
Damn that
swallow the
wand.
whistle.
you don't have your dang wand. So anyway, he blows this whistle, and you see the guards on the wall. They sort of take notice and they draw their bows. They haven't shot at you yet, though. That's really all he can do for this turn. It looks like there's some other guards sort of on the edges of the yard. They're taking notice and drawing their swords and looking to move towards you guys.
I think we're in trouble.
So I wanted everybody distracted with the dwarf, and you ruined it, Michael Battleaxe.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
Nah.
So Michael, or actually, Judge, you're up. What would you like to do?
Anything interesting in my surroundings?
There's a weight bench, sort of off, about maybe 10 feet away from you. That's got some assorted, it's a bench with a pole and the plates and the curl weights and all that stuff. Other than that, not really. There's like a running track around the outside of the facility, and that's really about it. The ye old basketball court.
Ooh. I announce that I want to play basketball. Juji, you should say that we want to challenge them all to basketball. I think
That's a good idea.
And we can get us.
Let's settle this on the court.
Yeah. Yell it out to everyone. Tell them. That's the only reason I hit him.
I don't think this is gonna work.
No, it'll work. Trust me. Okay. Pass your turn to me real fast. I can do this. I have a high charisma stat.
While I ponder this, can I go after Michael Battleaxe?
Yeah, that's no problem. So, Michael, what would you?
I stand up and I say, hear he, guards. Before you draw your bows and get all crazy, I just want to let you know that I hit this here guard because I wanted to get your attention to challenge you all to a game of basketball.
Okay. That's a pretty clever approach, Michael. Let's see if it works out for you.
I got this, guys.
It doesn't look like you do.
The young guard that you just tussled, he sort of stands up and brushes himself off and says, "No harm, no foul." The other guards don't look as convinced as him, unfortunately.
I say, what are you guys, scared you'll lose?
You've convinced the young naive guard, but the other guards, they're bearing down on you with anger in their eyes.
Okay, so since I don't have my wand, I'm gonna have to rely on some of my physical characteristics, which include newly powerful legs from doing all the squats in my jail cell.
Okay.
So I lift up my leg and point it at the amicable guard's neck in a threatening manner, saying, "Don't step any closer, or else this guy gets it." Like I'm gonna kick him in the throat.
Okay, let's see if your gambit pays off here. It's a sneaky tactic from our good friend Judge. Let's see here. Nope, guards aren't buying it. They don't like it one bit.
Oh my god, I've been squatting. Come on.
They're not fooled by your hairy old man legs with strangely no hair on the calves. That's how old man legs are. They got no hair on their calves. What's up with that? Am I right?
Never noticed.
Yeah, save it for your stand-up routine, DM.
Dungeon Master Lord Anthony.
Thad, what would you like to try and do here? You just unsuccessfully kicked a guy in his crotch. He doesn't seem to mind. He doesn't seem to mind too much.
That's
Again,
cool of
Very
him.
amicable, this guy.
I say, once again, I guess it's up to me. And I run over to the weight bench and grab one of the dumbbells. And I hold it like a club. And I say, "I'll do it. I'll crush all your balls. You take one step closer. I'll do it." And it's like a really lightweight one. It's like a 5 pound.
2 pounds.
It's like 2.5 pounds because I'm mostly scrawny.
It's like the ones that are made mostly out of plastic and
Yeah.
are pink or light blue.
They're for moms who do aerobics.
I could throw this thing pretty hard.
He's not bluffing.
Yeah, look at his eyes.
All right, let's see what the guards think of this one. It's not been going so well for you guys, but who knows? This could turn it all around. Forceful approach from Thad. Oh wow! Oh,
Oh,
why does
boy.
Thad have a 6 in forceful. That's too high.
Good work, Thad.
Once again, I saved our asses again.
He hacked with the game genie.
Those stats were misentered. I think
Thad,
you should have a 1
yeah, we're just
or a
gonna,
2 in that. I'm going to have to go through and re-edit these suckers. Judge. Anyway, that's right.
You're the one who puts them in, Anthony.
That's not true.
Yes, it
anyway,
is.
so we'll say that's still a pretty, it's a success. Just not as high of a success. So the guards on the ground give pause, but the ones up in the tower start to pelt you with arrows. So
You should try shooting those arrows instead of pelting us with them.
let's see if they're able to. Right now they're aiming for Thad. Ironic, Bowman, that you are now the one who is being attacked with bows. Anyway. Nope, first one misses. Second one whizzes by your ears and it's a miss. But the third one, ooh, conks you right in the shoulder. And you notice that it didn't have an arrowhead on it. It was just like a shaft with it's like a Green Lantern trick arrow with a big boxing glove on the end of it. It's not intended to kill, but merely subdue. So Thad, you drop to the ground and are cursing, and
It's medieval rubber bullets.
it was a rubber bow shaft that hit you. So you're down, not happy with how things have gone so far. That brings us back to Judge. If you'd like to do something, Judge.
Is there a way out of this mess? Like a door or something?
So yes, there is the entrance to the yard. Although it looks like you're probably gonna have to run through a whole bunch of security guards to get there. But if you want to take that approach, you certainly can try.
Can I try levitating the weight bench and clear a path through the security guards towards the door?
Sure. Again, it's going to be at a negative because you don't have your trusty magic wand to help you out.
Can I do a complimentary action with him? Can we do like a dual
sure.
attack?
What would you like? What would you like to do?
He's gonna try and levitate the weight bench. I would like to pick up the dwarf man and throw him through the guards while he's throwing the weight bench through. So both of our combined weight bench and dwarf flying through the air.
Okay, so you're
guards.
just going to try and get a bunch of garbage in the air and try to force these
Correct.
guards to the ground so you can run by them.
Yes.
Sure. Okay, that's a good plan. So I'm going to bring Judge's negative down to a -1 only because you're helping him out. But first I'm going to make you try and pick up the guard. So we'll see if that action succeeds first. And then
No, I want to pick up the dwarf.
Or the dwarf,
Yeah.
excuse me.
The guard's
So
fine.
it's,
We're cool. We're gonna play basketball later.
okay, cool. So, all right. So yeah, you managed to grab the dwarf, and you don't throw him actually very far. But you do get a hold of him and sort of throw him in the direction of the guards.
Now, what's
So-
the weight bench doing?
All right. So now we're gonna roll that one out for Judge. So we're gonna give him a -1 on this one.
I don't understand how you
Would've
play
been
this for fun, Anthony. This is this is a goddamn nightmare.
Yeah, we should have talked to our
Normally,
lawyer.
everyone's rolling their own dice. It goes a lot faster this way. So
Dice
anyway,
rolling isn't fun. I
It
don't
is
care who
fun.
rolls it. If the president
Oh my-
of the United States could roll dice, it doesn't make it fun.
makes it so fun. All right, so yeah, you managed to get a good magical hold of that weight bench and fling it towards the guards. There's a group of about like 4 of them coming to you, and they all hit the deck.
Good. They make a bowling pin noise as they get knocked over. A bunch of Keystone Cops, those
Yeah,
guys.
the dwarf makes like
Yep.
a pot breaking noise when I throw him.
And then a cat yells when he lands.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Thad, you're up. You're hurting though. You've just taken a shoulder full of arrow, and you can you're on the ground right now, but you can obviously try and get up and do something if you'd like.
I'm gonna play dead.
Okay, smart. So Thad's just on the ground.
I'm gonna play dead, just see how this whole thing shakes out. And if I have to, I'm just gonna run over to the nice guard and be like, "Hey, it was all their idea."
It's very shrewd.
Is that?
Okay, so the guards are up. They're all the ones that are on the same level as you are on the ground right now. So all the ones in the yard, the ones in the tower are gonna take some pot shots at you though. So here we go. We're gonna be these first two shots at Judge, because he seems to be the biggest threat right now. So one, nope, misses you, not even close. Second one, nope, whizzes right by your head, so you're okay.
I am a wizard.
This one is directed towards Michael Battleaxe. Nope, Michael Battleaxe, you get off scot-free.
Good work.
You guys are in the clear if you want to make a break for it.
We got to pick up Thad.
Yeah.
And let's make a break for it.
I agree.
We do the fireman carry
Yeah.
of Thad. It's very comical.
Also, since I'm so strong, can I pick up the dwarf and hold him over our head to use as a shield?
You can try. We'll make a strength check.
Also, can you have Thin Lizzy's jailbreak play?
Yeah, cue it up, man.
All right, thank you. I'm using my imagination to hear it, but go on.
Okay.
That's good.
That's the whole point. All right, Michael Battleaxe, you try and hoist the dwarf in addition to Thad.
Like an umbrella for arrows above us.
Yeah, wow, you managed to do it. You're really strong.
Yes.
Jeez, Pete. You pick up the dwarf and fireman's carry Thad towards the entrance. As you are getting towards the entrance, you notice a bunch more guards at the entrance. These ones seem to be a little better equipped than the other guards who just had short swords. These ones have spears and shields.
Criminy.
There's three. You get out of the door to the yard and you enter like a little sort of a foyer. I don't know, and that's where these guards are waiting for you.
Michael Battleaxe, since you're more skilled with weaponry than I am, how about you pick up one of the guards that are knocked over, one of their swords or something like that, and get some equipment back. You can be Michael's sword.
All right, I throw the dwarfs at them and look for a sword.
Okay, let's see how this
And I look for a sword to
dwarf
pick
throwing
up.
this. I'm gonna put a -1 because dwarves are hard to throw. All right, so you throw the dwarf, and he lands 3 or 4 feet in front of the guards with the shields.
Maybe they'll trip over him.
You never know.
All right.
And you're gonna go run back and grab a sword.
Well, can I look at my surroundings before I do that?
Yeah,
I know I'm
you're
doing
sort of
2
in
actions, but I was just dropping the dwarf more than anything.
Okay. It's going back in time, revisionist history.
All right, I want to look around the room. Is there any bananas or banana peels?
Doesn't look like it. No, it's just sort of a
Good question.
plain.
Now.
Are there any buckets?
There's. Let's see if there's any buckets. Maybe there's some buckets.
Roll for a bucket.
Roll for buckets.
For existence of bucket.
Yeah, you know what? The janitor was just in this area, and it looks like he carelessly left his mop and bucket.
Wow, he rolled a
in the
3. He
corner.
left 14 buckets on the floor.
Is there that many buckets? How many buckets are there?
There's just one bucket, all right?
There's just one bucket. There's a bucket and a mop.
Okay. How many
A
guards?
twofer. There's 3 guards, each with looks like they're wearing some decent armor, like a breastplate.
Is the bucket filled with dirty water or clean water?
It is dirty water.
All right, I pick up the bucket, and this is
Okay.
the action I want to do. I want to use my what's it called? My bloody spray, which I am
Okay.
allowed to use once per game. I could use it's a
Yes.
massive berserker strength to make an attack against all models adjacent to him, and the DM
Okay,
will then
you
describe
fill the
this in a
bucket.
subtly gory way.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to do this, and at the end of it, I want to place one of the buckets on the head of one of the guards.
Okay, so are you swinging out with the bucket or with the mop? I'm
The
confused.
bucket.
Okay, so you're doing like the 4-year-old spin around with a bucket.
Correct.
Using like the okay.
And I want to
Centrifugal force.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit
Yeah.
them in the head across all 3, preferably.
Okay, great. So you move up.
It's making like a xylophone
spear.
noise if it hits.
We'll see if it hits here. So modifier is 0 on this sucker. All right, so you you used the centrifugal force to swing the bucket of dirty water.
You rolled
around.
for nobody.
Ah, fart, you're right.
Come on, Tino. Come on.
All right, well, you rolled a...
Re-roll
Okay.
for Michael Battleaxe, you dingbat.
All right, it's
That's
hard.
it.
Dingbat master, that's what DM stands for
Who are you
tonight.
rolling for now?
All right, we're rolling. Michael Battleaxe, here we go.
All right.
No, see, you had a better roll before. You shouldn't have corrected me. That's what you
I
get.
can't predict the rolls.
So anyway, Michael Battleaxe, you spin around using the force of this bucket of dirty water, and it mostly just ricochets off the first guard and his shield.
It gets them a little
Blocks
wet,
it.
though, right?
He does get him a little wet.
yeah.
Some junk water splashes on his finely pressed tunic.
Use like your
Gonna have to get it
electrocute
laundered.
spell. Use lightning too.
Hold on a second. Can I?
Okay.
If I pick up a discarded arrow on the ground, will it like at least help with your oppressive modifier that you're putting on me for every roll I have to make?
Yeah, it is slightly wand shaped. So yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
I'll buy it.
Oh, good. I'm going to cast lightning to zap them after I pick up a discarded arrow that those guys were shooting at us before, because we're just right in the door, and they're shooting a lot of arrows. So whatever,
Yeah,
it's
that's
plausible
fine.
that it's on the floor.
I feel it.
Okay, thank you.
I'll allow it. So anyway, all right. So you pick up an arrow shaft. Are you gonna point it feathers out, or are you gonna have the feathers on the near your hand?
Well, the
This makes a
feathers
lot
are
of
kind of like the stars of the bird world, so
That's what I was
I'm gonna
thinking.
put the feathers out.
Okay.
Dirty
great.
feathers or clean feathers?
Oh, they was on the ground, so it's a little dirty, but it wasn't on the ground for that long. There's a caterpillar that climbed onto it,
Oh.
but I shake it off.
Ew.
Okay, great. So you're gonna try and cast a lightning at these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna bring your modifier down to a -2 instead of a -3.
Great.
Congrats.
That's why it's not easy to break out of prison, you guys.
Should have just asked for a lawyer. Why'd you guys have me hit that guy?
All right. So unfortunately, your spell sort of fizzles. You try to cast it, and no go.
Well, you did say it was made out of plastic, so that isn't good for electricity. I should have thought of that.
Thad, are you still playing dead?
No, I'm starting to stir awake now because I'm realizing that we're in even worse shape than we were before. So I'm like, well, there's no going back now. It's up to me once again.
Okay.
So I say, Juji, throw me that arrow.
Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I do it.
And then I'm going to throw the arrow as hard as I can at the guard closest to me.
Okay, great.
I like how this
Smart.
time, Anthony, you didn't even like bother to like.
Wait,
Isn't this the sewer picture before, or is this supposed to be the prison
no,
still?
this is the prison.
Well, you
The
can
sewer
get a picture of a
different
yard. You
picture.
can Google image search yard.
I have a picture of the layout of the prison. You want that one?
No.
We probably
Okay.
could have used that.
If you guys would have done some snooping around, maybe I could have helped you out. But no.
You're
feel like-
being coy about everything. In the yard, I'm asking if there's anything. You're like, nah, I don't know. There's a bench. And you go in here. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff.
You have 5 days. You gotta suss it out.
I don't know. The prison is rough. Gotta get out of here.
I don't mind this approach because what are they going to do? Extend our sentence?
That's a good point.
We got nothing to lose.
Okay, here we go, Thad. This is a forceful action. I'm gonna whip that rod at him. All right, yeah, you managed to get by the guard's shield and kind of hit him about the helmet. So you really rang his bell. He sort of falls out of lockstep with the other 3 guards. So. Which one did you throw it at? The one on the left, the one in the middle, or the one on the right?
For all the visual, the visual references.
I said there were 3.
I threw it at the one on the right.
Okay, great. So he sort of falls out of lockstep with the other 2. So let's see. Now the guards are up. They're going to. The one who got hit is going to sort of spend the turn recovering and getting his wits about him. The other two are going to stab at you with their spears.
What did we do?
It was a dwarf.
This is police brutality.
What about the dwarf? When they stab at us, are you going to give them a modifier for the dwarf being in the way?
No, they get a 0. What's
the dwarf
that?
is in the way of them trying to stab. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're right.
Also, they're wet.
I'll give them a
Yeah,
negative
and they're
1.
wet. Which has to
They
add
don't
to their
mind
weight.
about that.
It's kind of cold.
All right. The first one stabs at Judge. Let's see here. Nope, but he misses.
Does he trip over the dwarf or not?
Yeah, he stumbles
Yes.
over the dwarf.
Told you guys that was a good idea.
Good.
And then this one stabs at Michael Battleaxe. Yeah. Nope. He totally whiffs you. In fact, he whiffs you so badly that he throws himself off balance. Michael Battleaxe, I'll let you go right now. Take an action since he missed so badly. Would you like to try and take advantage of him being off balance?
Use the mop.
I want to put the bucket on his head and then pick up the mop and hit him on the head with the mop.
Also, 2 of them are incapacitated right now.
All right. So okay, let's do that.
Hey, you gotta give me like a flashy or something, right?
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna give you a +1 modifier on this one.
Yeah. I get it. You can make up the rules.
Exactly.
So if I just tell you what I want you to do. So roll me a 5 and keep rolling until you get a 5.
Cool. Boom. First try. Literally got a 5.
See?
You're welcome.
I figured out the secret to D&D, guys. You just gotta make it up.
All right, so you kind of toss the bucket, and it lands like right on his head, and then you smack him right in the bucket, and it drops him like a sack of wet potatoes.
It makes a gong noise.
Oh, so it makes a gong
Yeah.
noise too. Yeah, you hit like a little metal part of the mop on a little metal part of the bucket.
Good.
All right, so there's only one guard standing right now. I guess the other one's not completely dead, but he's incapacitated for the time being. Let's see. Let's go with Judge. What would you like to do?
All right, if there's one thing that I learned from my favorite anime, Persona 4, is that the power of friendship overcomes all. So why don't we, all 3 of us, bum rush this final guy
Ooh, good
like
idea.
they do in the Persona when the enemy gets knocked down
yeah.
and it makes like
Ooh,
a comical
yeah,
fight
yeah.
cloud.
Yeah, let's do it. Do that.
Yeah.
All right, so so you all bum rush this last guy. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna roll for Michael. You already kind of took your action for the round, so I'm not gonna roll for you quite yet, but I'll roll for the other 2, and we'll see how this approach goes down. It's gonna be a forceful approach from Judge. 2. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see how Thad helps him out. Forceful. We're gonna just say it's quick right now, just because your forceful is wrong, and I don't want to roll it. So okay, you also get a 2. So you bum rush the last guy. If you both would have acted separately, you probably wouldn't have succeeded. But because you use the power of friendship, you managed to kind of tackle this guy and knock him about the head and knock him out. You guys are still on the floor though, it's sort of all tussled up. I'm gonna let him sort of make an attack against you two while you guys are scrambling as well. He's gonna try and attack Judge. Nope. He tries to hit you with his fist, but he catches nothing but air. So, Michael, your way is clear. You notice though behind you the guards that you knocked down with the flying weight bench are starting to get back to their feet. So,
Huh. Well, is everybody's turn reset?
so yeah, you'll go first, and then the other two will follow.
So I also want to take a cue from my favorite anime. This time it is.
You guys watch a lot of anime.
Oh yeah, we're real anime heads.
Okay.
Voltron. And
Okay.
I want to like make a flexing motion with my arms, and invite Thad and Juji to sit on my biceps each on one arm, and we're gonna walk around and like a giant unit, like a giant robot, mega robot, and beat up all
Not
these.
to take away anything from your Voltron joke, but would it be possible to use the mop as a way of Katie barring the door so that those guys don't follow us?
Okay, that's a better idea. Let's do that.
That's a good thought. Yeah, you can give that a try. It looks like let's think this through.
We go down the hallway a little bit, and there's a door at the end of it, so I want to lock everybody out from pursuing us.
Yeah, let's do that. We also gotta find the chest that has all our stuff.
Yes.
That's true. You do. Okay, so yeah, you guys get to the door, and that's a smart plan on Judge's part. You guys sort of bar it with the mop. You don't know how long it'll
Katie
hold,
bar.
but Katie bar.
I don't even know what that is.
KD or Katie or like what?
I have to Google it, but go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. Anyways. Not familiar with that particular term, but I'll take your word for it. So yeah, you bar the door with the mop, and yeah, you guys seem to be free from any guards, at least for the time being.
It's Katie Bar. It's Katie Bar, and the phrase is a little used outside the USA. So there you go.